recording. Boom. Hey everyone, Camber here, helping you stay fit. And once again, I'm out of town, going from hotel room to hotel room, so I figured this is the perfect time for another installment of eating only fast food for a day. Specifically, today we are doing Arby's. And I chose Arby's because on my last video, Taco Bell, we had Kevin Romero who commented I should do Arby's next. So if there's a place you'd like to see me do, drop it in the comments and I'll add that to the list. But I haven't had Arby's in like 10 years because I'm not a big fan of Arby's. I don't like roast beef stuff, but it turns out they have a lot of good options. So this will be interesting to try out. I wanted to do something that I don't have very often, but the whole point of these videos is to show you that you can still eat fast food and maintain your physique. I hear people say, well, I can't eat healthy like you do all the time because I cook most of my meals at home. I go out from work with people, with friends, we go to fast food, all this stuff, and the food's just not good for you. Yeah, I wouldn't say the stuff is healthy, but at the end of the day, it comes down to calories in versus calories out to determine whether you gain, lose, or maintain your body weight. So I'm showing you that you can eat fast food for a whole day while maintaining your body weight. 2,500 calories a day is my intake. I'm about 176 pounds, around 5'10", 5'11", something like that. So it depends on what your calorie intake is. Obviously, if you eat the same as me, you may gain or lose weight. Depends on how big you are, how much muscle you have. So what did we get? An empty box. I started out with this and ate it on the way home because it turns out that they do not open until 10 o'clock. So I woke up at 5:30 this morning, so this probably wasn't the best place to choose for today. But, you know, we started the day off with a little fast. And then we also have I think it's called a smokehouse brisket. I kept seeing these things on commercials. So I thought, that actually looks pretty good. Although there is some, I don't really know, roast beef brisket. Is that the same thing? I'm not sure, but we'll show that. The roast turkey slider was really good, but I'll show you real quick on the phone. Let's pull up the Arby's app. I'll stick it up here, I guess. But first tip in maintaining your weight is to get the app for wherever you're gonna eat. Almost every restaurant has an app and you can plan out what you're gonna have. And you might think, oh, that's no fun planning stuff out. But I'm like, it's all a math problem when it comes to calories. You just figure out, okay, this thing is 720 calories. If I look at this gyro, I don't know. Let me know how that's pronounced. Or I could get the turkey version that's 470. So there you go, big calorie difference there. You can make choices based on what makes sense. So we got the smokehouse brisket, and I'll keep a calorie count for the day as well. It says 600 calories, nutritional information, 34 grams of protein. However, I got it with no mayonnaise. So if you go down here, you see mayonnaise is 52 calories. So we're gonna subtract 50 from that 600. So 650 calories there and 34 grams of protein. And then also I got the slider, roast turkey slider. And this 180 calories, 13 grams of protein. So first meal of the day was at 34 plus 13, 47 grams of protein, so that's not bad. With 180, trying to do math in front of you, what was it, it was 550, 650, 750, 730 calories. So part of what we're gonna be doing throughout this is rating how good this stuff tastes, how full it makes you feel, because the whole point of doing this is I want to feel full from eating these foods and not eat it and just be like, oh, I want to get more food, I'm still hungry. So low calorie options that are keeping us full. That's the idea here. This doesn't look quite as thick as in the commercials, but they rarely do. So let's try this out. It's not bad. I really like barbecue sauce. That works well, and I do not like mayo at all. I didn't just take it off because I don't want the calories. I just don't like mayo. Oh, and a large Coke Zero, 0 calories. So a way to trick your stomach into feeling more full as well. I'm gonna eat this and then we'll get on with the day. That's gone. As far as taste, like, it's supposed to have onion rings on it, but it didn't taste crispy at all. I mean, I don't feel like I'm hungry still, so that's good. But as far as taste, I mean, I don't feel like I would want to get this again. It was nothing special. I would rather get another turkey slider, like a big version of it. That was pretty good. With the soft bread and the melted cheese and all that. So satiety, it's, I guess, good enough because I don't feel hungry yet. We'll see. I'll update you when I get to the next meal, how hungry I felt. As you can see, my shirt's looking a little tight here. My wife just got me this shirt for Father's Day. Dumbbells, deadlifts, and diapers, since we have the new baby on the way. But in case you hadn't noticed, Camber Fitness on Instagram, check that out. But about a week ago, I had a picture showing how I was getting my summer clothes out, my polo shirts, and turns out I've grown out of them over the last year from gaining all this sweet muscle. So there's an outlet store right down the road from where I am that has polo and some other shops. So I'm gonna go head over there, find some new shirts that fit, and hopefully will continue to fit if I keep growing at this rate. We'll see you there and then get some more food. I don't think there's an actual age limit to shop here, although now that I'm in my 30s, I do feel like I'm starting to get close to that limit if there is one. However, I will still get their jeans or shorts if there's no holes in them, but yeah, growing up. Done at the store. Got a few more shirts now. Got a couple long sleeve and a couple short, because the long sleeve ones were like 70% off. But another tip on losing some extra weight is, instead of driving around the parking lot looking for the closest spot, purposefully park at the very end of the parking lot and do some extra walking, you know? It's all good. Great way to up your daily expenditure, burn a few more extra calories, and just get some exercise, if you call walking exercise. But now I'm getting hungry because the satiety on these ARBY'S meals so far is not quite cutting it. So let's get some food.
Hello, welcome to ARBY'S. Please order when you're ready.
I'm gonna get the roast turkey gyro and a roast turkey slider.
Gyro and one roasted turkey slider.
Yeah, and just a large Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper.
All right, anything else for you today?
That's all.
Yes, sir. 847. Thank you.
I like the little Apple wallet. It goes on the back of your phone. Pretty convenient.
Thank you.
So let's get up to speed here. Set the cruise control. And for this round, we're starting out with a large Diet Dr. Pepper. And if you noticed, I had a large Coke Zero earlier, and that is the next tip for saving calories, is don't drink regular drinks. Don't drink your calories. This is zero. It's not zero. It's probably, 10 calories or something, but they say it's zero. But if you were to go in and get a regular one, 360 calories. That is a lot. You do that a couple times a day, that's a whole nother meal you could have. So don't drink your calories. Get the diet version. For this round, I got another roast turkey slider. A roast turkey gyro, I don't know. The gyro is 470 calories and 25 grams of protein. Done. That was actually quite good. Way better than the breakfast. That gyro, however you say it, I don't remember. But here, let me turn the air off. That had a really thick pita and had a substantial amount of turkey packed into that thing. So, excuse me, that Dr. Pepper's getting me. But it was a lot of food, and it actually tasted really good compared to this morning. That brisket thing that looks huge on the commercials is a bit of a letdown. So, highly recommend that one. 470 calories. I mean, that was 100 calories less than the brisket thing this morning. A lot more filling, tasted way better. The slider, once again, really good. I need to quit drinking Dr. Pepper before talking. Wow. And speaking of Dr. Pepper, I haven't had one of these in a while. Like, I'm usually having Coke or Pepsi, and it's definitely a lot different. But now I got a couple more hours to drive. Next stop is going to be the gym. We're hitting a leg day. I'm starting a new strength training program. That was a pretty good workout. I was excited coming here to do leg day because whenever there's a leg press so that I don't have to do lunges like at home, it's always a good day because those lunges are tough. But felt pretty good, that 225. Got 6 and then 5 reps on my 2 top sets. I think I could probably get 235, maybe even 240 back home, but whenever I'm here, the weight just always seems heavier. Oh, now I'm all fogged up by like a good 10 to 15 pounds. So I've weighed my weights back home, so I know they definitely weigh the correct amount, but who knows. But anyways, we gotta go get the last meals for tonight, jump in the car, get that, go to the next hotel. So I'll see you there. And now we are eating outside because it turns out whoever was supposed to make my reservation, it didn't go through or something like that. So we're trying to work that out right now, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna start eating while that's happening. So what we got is a roast chicken bacon Swiss sandwich, I think it's called. I'm gonna look that up just in case. And what do you know? Another roast turkey slider. Which brings us to tip number 3, all right? So I'm gonna show you an example here. Let's find it, Arby's. So, chicken meals. Roast chicken bacon Swiss sandwich. Boom, there we go. Gonna modify it by taking off the honey mustard, because I don't really like honey mustard, so that is about 30 calories less than what it says. We're calling it 450, 34 grams of protein. So 450 and 34. And well, I guess I'm gonna give you 2 tips, because if you look here, the regular chicken bacon Swiss is 610 calories. So by going with the roast chicken option, now that's saving us 130 calories. And if you did that, had 3 chicken meals, that's like 400 calories for you right there saved. But the main tip I want to bring up is the sides. I keep getting these roast chicken things right here. Most people would get fries, but let's look at these crinkle fries here. A small is 390 calories. Seriously? A small is that many calories. And then a small curly fry is 410. Loaded curly fries, we're not even getting anywhere near that, but that just goes to show 390 calories. So I can have 2 of these and it's still fewer calories than that and a lot more protein. There's 180 calories and 13 grams of protein. They're like little protein bars almost. And this is gonna keep me more full than fries. Like when it comes to fries, they're not that great to me. I kind of want them, but it's also like I could eat a large fry, be through it and done, and then it's no different to me really than having a small fry, because I just have a few fries. I'm like, okay, cool, I got the fry taste, I'm good now. So a lot of times I will get a small fry, but in this case when it's 390 calories, I'm like, no, that's not really worth it for a small fry. I'd rather get multiple of these throughout the day, the little Swiss thing, because that's gonna keep me full longer. Be quiet, birds. Gosh, being so loud. So that's what we have now. I'm gonna eat this. That puts us at, what was it, 450 plus that, 550, 630, and 48 grams of protein. If I'm doing the math right in my head, we'll put it up here somewhere. But let's eat this and then figure out the hotel. Looks pretty good there. Roast chicken, bacon, ranch, something like that. Very stringy lettuce. I was about to say I don't taste the ranch, but it's not ranch. It's roast chicken, bacon Swiss. It is a little bit drier since I got it with no honey mustard, but that's my own fault. But I'm gonna get a bite with tomato and that'll help out. It's a good amount of food. That definitely filled me up more than the fries. So if you're looking to be full eating fast food, stuff like this is a trick to make it happen rather than fries. Like, I'm not against having fries. I do want to have more protein, and there's hardly any in the fries. But if you are gonna get fries, get the least amount that makes you happy. So a snack size, whatever, you just get the taste of them, then you're good. You don't have to eat a ton of fries to be happy. So check out this sunset over here. Look how pretty that is. But anyways, I'm gonna go now to figure out this hotel situation. I got one more thing I'm gonna eat, snack, in about an hour or so from now, because I like to have something right before bed, or close to bed. So see you in a bit. All right, and we are back. We got the hotel room situation figured out. Got our snack now to finish up for the night. And, well, that's a good angle for my arm. Nice. If you made it this far, comment down below. Nice arms. Just kidding. Unless you really think so. So what do we have here? Some kind of wrap. This is the roast turkey and Swiss wrap. So we see it's 530 calories. with 37 grams of protein. However, I got it without mayo or mustard because I don't like either of those. So that's 90 calories less. So we're gonna call that, we gotta do math again, 440 calories for this, which brings us to a grand total of about 2,450 calories and 169 grams of protein. So almost dead on for grams of protein per pound of body weight. So good to go there. I got one more tip for you for fast food choices in just a minute. I'm gonna eat this first, and then we'll get on to that. So that was, once again, pretty substantial amount of food for 440 calories. Once again, whole day, 2440, 169 grams of protein. But remember, these are just averages, estimates of what they are. They're not going to be exactly those numbers. One wrap could weigh more than another. One person could put more mustard or mayonnaise or whatever topping on than another person. It's going to add up the calories, but it's all just to give you a ballpark, to give you an idea of how much to eat. So, and all that was about 35 bucks, I think, for the whole day. So that's not terrible. But the last thing I want to look at here is to be careful with desserts. Now, that sounds obvious, like, yeah, you get desserts, it's going to be higher in calories, but I was going to get a cookie or something, or like an apple pie, because McDonald's apple pies are like 200 calories. Look at this. Apple turnover, 430 calories. I was like, okay, we're not getting that. How about a chocolate cookie? 450 calories for one cookie. You know how fast I can eat a cookie? I could go through like 4 cookies of that, and that would be, what, 1,800 calories? That's ridiculous. How much food can you have? Like those sliders and all these other things. I mean, I could eat 4 cookies easy and then still be hungry later, and that would be 80% of my daily calories. So you got to be really careful. That's why it's good to have these apps, and you can plan ahead and know what you should eat, what you should not eat, so you're not tempted when you get there and you think, oh, I don't want to plan ahead, that's too much work, or why would I want to do that, that's no fun. Well, if you're not in shape, this is what you got to do. It's not hard, and then you have set in your mind, this is what I'm going to get, I know what I'm having, and then you're good to go. So I hope that was all helpful for you. Once again, this was Arby's. I think feeling McDonald's next, so we'll see. A lot of people requested McDonald's. Once again, let me know down in the comments if there's somewhere else you'd like to see. This is fun for me to try because, you know, as far as satiety, I was pretty full all day, except you know, since they didn't open till 10. So if they had been open, if I got my first meal around 7 or so, I probably would have been a little more hungry throughout the day. So as far as satiety goes, definitely not as good as Chick-fil-A, but it's hard to top them because they have a lot of good chicken meals and stuff like that. But anyways, at Camber Fitness, check that out. Instagram, got recipes, pictures, family stuff, all kinds of things there, and post stuff from this video as well. But leave a like, comment with whatever you feel like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.